to track that. Then another important thing that actually, lead to failure of many of these businesses is, unnecessary involvement in social activities. Now, this is very key. Now, so many of these, I discovered in this woman, for instance, I asked her, I said, do you belong to any club or social group? She said, yes, she belonged to 3 clubs. Wow. I said, some of these monies would have gathered into that area. Now, what does that mean? So many of these women belong to different clubs, organizations. Now, you belong to a club whose sole objective is to attend and is to add colors to wedding ceremonies of your daughter, or perhaps burial ceremony of your mother or your father. Now, you belong to such kind of organization or club. Now, for each occasions or parties they do, they usually buy new clothing, new uniforms. Now, they come to your party, they dance around, and they spray you money. So that's the objective. Now, you who is joining that organization, you don't have a father anymore, you don't have a mother, but you're a member of the organization. Are you not stupid? Now, meaning you are going into Osusu that you never pack. That's how it is. Today, you have a lot of groups, WhatsApp groups here and there, in the name of comrades, friends, and all that, that they attend perhaps wedding ceremonies of members who are getting wedded, or burial ceremonies. You don't have mother, you don't have father who will die that they will bury. You are in such kind of this, and you spend for other people's own. Now, you are already married, you don't have a daughter or a son who is grown up, that will be getting married, that you will need them to attend. You are in that kind of, and that constitutes part of your devourer, that is devouring the money of your business at the end of the day. Obviously, it was the case with this woman I discovered. Then another big mistake, these women also make is, sweet mouth. That's not just women alone. I mean, business owners spending monies, in activities or expenditures that is not important to their business. Now, today, there are a lot of expenditures you make that you're unable to track. Let's take, for instance, the monies you spend on bike fare. Every day to different areas you go to, you are taking it from your business unknowingly to you. Gradually, the business will go down. That is the truth. Now, and the worst part, like I've always said, is you don't have an account that is tracking the expenses. So it becomes difficult for you to know the state of affairs of the business and to know where your money is gathering into. Cumulate, if you calculate the amount of money you spend on Okada, if it's 600 naira daily, do you know what that means? 200 naira daily on Okada as expenses will amount to 72,000 naira at the end of the year. So if it's 400 naira, that will mean 144,000 naira at the end of the year on just Okada alone. But the question is, these places you go with this Okada, does it yield any value to you? Now, the Okada you enter is either you are entering the Okada for the sake of your business, or you are entering it for other issues of your life. Now, sometimes we end up robbing our business to pay other areas of our lives. So it's only when you have an accounting system that this can be, clearly understood. Now, the final one I want us to look at in this discourse is pool or naira bets. Now, if you look at many of these people, women, especially women, in our suburbs, in our rural areas, you'll find out that many of them into provision business or one sort of business or the other, you'll find out that they play either Babi Jebu, naira bet, or one pool or lotto or the other. That is the truth. So when you are taking 200 naira from your business every day to play lotto, you know what? Gradually, it's just like when you have a basin of water, a basin filled with water, and you bring a small cup, you start taking a little, fetching a cup each daily from it. Now, gradually, the water will be going dry unknowingly to you. That's how it works. With those of you having provision store businesses, going into provision stores, that's how it works, supermarkets and all that. Now, this money leaves the business every day. Gradually, the business will be going down, drying up unknowingly to you. So many of women, husbands, I want to advise you, when your wife is into business and the business is going dry, one of the first you must take as a matter of urgency is whether your husband or your wife is playing pool. One pool or the other. And sometimes it becomes even more dangerous when the husband and wife are into it. Today, you find some husbands and wives playing pool, naira bet. And the dangers of doing this is that many of them don't even win. Sometimes it's your neighbor's win that will motivate you. And sometimes you just make up your mind, oh, I don't want to play. It's a spirit. Once the spirit comes into it, it's difficult for you to say. In fact, you need deliverance in the church for you to be able to, go off it. That's how it is. So you ask yourself, you've been playing pool for the past 1 year, 500 naira daily. Do you know what that is doing to your business? That is one of the devourers. So sometimes when pastor tells you about devourer, it is not one big devil with 2 horns that comes to devour your money. You are the devourer. Then again, your child could also be the devourer. Now, for those who hawk rice in the streets, you're selling rice, maybe coconut rice. At some point, you have your baby in your back. Your baby will cry, oh, you pack. You give him 2 spoons from the coconut rice. 2 spoons out of the rice is going down. Now, the baby may not even eat the rice, messes it up. Then you see Supreme ice cream pass, the baby will cry, mommy, ice cream. You call ice cream, you buy for the baby. Baby will see chin-chin, you buy chin-chin for the baby. Now, if you subtract all those amount of money you spend for the baby, that the baby does not actually even eat these things, at the end of the day, you will find out that you are destroying your business. And, if you go into my last broadcast on the cumulative value theory of money, you find out that you are doing so much harm to yourself, because this money, if accumulated over a period of time, it will become a critical mass that will be of great or vital importance to your business at the end of the day. So all these are different things that we are not doing right that is causing problems, making businesses, small-scale businesses, not to succeed in the rural area. They are unable to separate their business from their person. Now, there's an accounting principle or accounting, one of the accounting concepts and conventions that has to do with the entity concept. Now, which says that your business is a separate person from you. But many of these small-scale business owners and medium-scale business owners don't understand this entity concept. So they mix up their life with their business, meaning they just go into their business and take money from their business, at any point in time for frivolous issues or expenses that does not really affect the business directly. So these are the major Achilles heels that is constituting so much failures or problems for businesses that business owners are yet to identify. And until you identify all these things and solution them, the frustration or lamentation will sure continue. I believe you've learned something from this discourse today. If you have learned something, kindly click on the subscribe button and advise your friends to do so you can be getting a free update of our broadcast. Thank you very much for staying good to me. Remain blessed and keep